Hello out there, nerdlings. I'm the Nerd Queen. So, I bet you guys are expecting me to have opinions about the Golden Globes. Well, I do, but that's not why we're here today. Instead, we're going to talk about a little upcoming book by the name of Inferno. Why are we talking about a book instead of how good Jennifer Lawrence looked in that red dress? Remember in my last video when I said people who talk extensively about films they haven't seen needing to be thrown in a tank full of Barracudas? This doesn't just apply to films. I also feel that way about TV shows, books, music, and so on. And it seems that several of my friends have had their glitter bath and are lining up by the tank. So, I felt the need to address this before I have to push them in myself. For those of you kind enough not to pause the video to look up Inferno, it's the next book in the Robert Langdon series by Dan Brown. It will be the fourth in the series after Angels and Demons, The Da Vinci Code, and The Lost Symbol. I can already hear people groaning, so I would kindly ask you to pinch your balls and let me finish talking before you start ranting. Personal opinion, I thoroughly enjoyed both The Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. I thought that both books were entertaining and well written. They kept my attention from beginning to end, and even though I don't necessarily believe any of the events suggested took place in reality, I find it fun to go, what if? What if Jesus had been a dad? What if secret societies had left clues to their existence all across major cities? There is nothing wrong with going what if. Hell, a lot of writing in general is going what if. Anyway, going back to the new book, all that we know thus far about Inferno can be found in a single quote from Dan Brown's website. Inferno, featuring the return of renowned Harvard symbologist Robert Langdon, is set in Italy and centers on one of history's most enduring and mysterious literary masterpieces, Dante's Inferno. That is literally all that we know about this book. And yet, I already see people, some friends included, expressing such opinions as,
"The illiterate public will purchase this trash by the millions of copies and devour it as if it were great literature itself."
This book does not hit shelves until May. Now, I fully admit I'm looking forward to reading it. The Inferno is one of my favorite pieces of classical literature, and I've read it 9,042 times. I can also tell you that while there is a large amount of symbolism in the Inferno, there isn't any big hidden meaning other than Dante telling everyone he didn't like to go fuck themselves. Even so, I do plan on reading the book, and I like to think I will enjoy it as much as I did the others. But I also admit I could be wrong. Maybe Inferno will be bad, but I can't judge one way or the other until I actually read it, and neither should you. I will do another video in May when the book comes out, and I will review it. And yes, it will be my honest opinion one way or the other. Hell, maybe I'll do a Dan Brown month leading up to the release instead of pushing people into the Barracuda tank like I should be doing. In the meantime, this is the Nerd Queen, and Rise of the Guardians should have won a Golden Globe.